Hi Paddu, உன்னோட இன்னைக்கு பர்த்டே வாண்ட் டு பிறந்தநாள் வாழ்த்துக்கள்னு சொல்கிறதுக்கு அப்புறம் நான் தான் உன்னோட 3 வயசு பெரியவ. I know you want to be treated equal. Not only can I wish you happy birthday, I can also bless you with long life and happiness and for lots more years so you can be with your kith and kin and enjoy the time. When I think முதல்ல நான் தமிழே பேசலாம்னு நினச்சேன், but then the குழந்தைகளுக்கெல்லாம் புரியணுங்கிறதுக்கோசரம் I'm going to switch to English completely. Now, since I have known the longest about you, all the stories come to my mind. It's sort of rushing through. I'm going to just dwell on a few parts of it. When I think of you, you're always a bundle of emotions. You've got love, care, affection and generosity. Somehow you managed to eliminate the anger that you used to display when you were growing up and turned it into compassion. Hats off to you. Really appreciate and admire that quality in you. And so now when we go back, I think the earliest memories of you, we were in Saidapet, and that time both of us used to be very poor eaters. We would sit for hours with our mouth like this, not eat at all. But Amma used to get all upset. I'm glad that your children didn't inherit that quality, and they are good eaters and didn't give too much trouble.
But not our children when they were children.
So anyway, what I want to say is just those memories are very, very sketchy. But later on, I remember you started talking when you were 9 months old, and I know it's going on forever, and it's such a nice thing that you are able to relate stories and say it in a cogent way. I remember one time, Appa and Amma had to leave us, you and me, with some of our cousins, and they went away for 2-3 days. That time I do remember you were sitting down in the middle and surrounded by all these adults. They were listening to your stories, and you know how old you were, only 4. So your storytelling has got really developed over time, and any topic that you have, you got a long story to tell. I recall recently when right after Suja's wedding in Washington, we were all sitting down with Vasu and Malika's friends, and you started talking about your favorite student, Narayan, and the stories were so interesting, and how he needed help and all that. Everybody at the end of the story session, they were all ready to jump in and contribute towards his education. That's really admirable, your commitment to the student as well as your interest in him and your generosity. It's really amazing. I do remember when you were coming back from school in the Avadi days. There used to be a bunch of students, and they would all be waiting for you for free tuition, and you were so generous with your time, and you were able to help them, and some of them did very well in school, and now they are in good positions. They even come and visit you and really thank you for all the help you had given them. And the other thing I remember is when we were in Ranganathan Street, I think you were only 2.5 or so. You were nice, talking nicely and all. So you used to consider yourself a big person. You just walked over from Ranganathan Street house. We were on the east side of the Mambalam station. You climbed over the stairs and you were going over the bridge to the West Mambalam side. I don't even know why, but somebody saw you there all alone, and he just brought you over with a banana in your hand, and he left you because he didn't know which house you belonged to. Right in front of our house there was a firewood place, and everybody used to...
He left her at the firewood place.
So he thought that somebody would know about that, and he was anyway. Then right away he knew that you belonged to our house. So you came over finally to our house, and lots of stories like that I can think of. And your interest in getting a nice groom for me it's really remarkable, because you always used to look out for my interests, even though I wouldn't say this person is okay or not. You would tell Appa that this person has got large family and he has got lots of siblings to be married. Vatsala has already got the responsibility in our house, so you should not proceed with this alliance. Or you would say this person doesn't look responsible. I'm happy that you approved of Hatimber and I'm thankful for that. And so with that, I will wrap up.
And I will take over.
Asirvadams.
Yeah, Asirvadangal and Paddu, thank you very much for approving me, and you know what happened to me. Okay, and I don't know whether I should take you up on that or anything like that. And what I remember about Paddu is very resourceful and quick-witted. When we were on our way to Ottawa, Canada in the year 1965, from Bombay we came to the south, and then Srirangathukku. We came to Srirangam and took leave of all of you. All of you were very somewhat emotional and very sad that we were going that long distance. And on a train from Trichy to Srirangam, I think, we were traveling together, you and Akka, that is this one, and me, and then I told you, just to console you, he said, don't you worry, Paddu, Kavalapadade. No, in these days of air travel, no, we can come and anytime in a jiffy like that. And then he said, Ama Timbe, Nambuda Mangathila Mapla Patrike, America, India, 1 inch distance. That is, I know Atimber, I have in the little map that I have, world map I have, the distance between America and India is only 1.5 inches and all that. No, that's the kind of quip that you came up with. But let me tell you, really, now we Skype so
Often.
So often. So I am right. I am happy I am right. And really, the distance between America and India is only 1.5 inches. Maybe it has shrunk even further. So, best of everything to you and to Narasimhan. Hello, Narasimhan.
Hey, I want to add one more thing, Paddu. When we were growing up, you were not interested in arts and crafts, but of late you had got into it so much. You were creating dolls after dolls for Suchitra's Golu, and you were making all these strings and stuff like that with Anjali. It's amazing how you have started doing things, not only that, cooking up a storm. You're making all the sweets and then the savories, and it's amazing. Yeah. Okay, with that, I just want to say bye.
This taping is made at Vatsala's place, 57 Brookside Drive.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you!
Happy 70th!
Happy 70th!